Like everyone's like, you doing? Let's do another pick a card, and today's gonna be what's happening. I like to do that at the beginning of the week, but it doesn't really matter when you're watching it. Okay, so let's do 2 piles. Let's develop. Let's see what's cooking. We love that, don't we? Yes, we do. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1, what's happening? Hermit, the Lovers, and the Knight of Wands. Interesting. So what we have here is someone, I mean, that can be yourself or the other person. You see what, resonate, obviously. There is someone who needs to take a bit of a me time in a cave, maybe because they have to, or maybe they choose to. Needed to look within, have a moment of peace, and rethink. Important. And when they come out of that cave, they're not going to go fast because they're going to have to follow the light of this little lantern. So let's not expect a big bang. When that person come out, it's like when you've been unwell for a while, you're not going to just run around and that's it. You're going to go piano. Okay, fine. The Lovers can be literally that, but also it could be that you have now a partnership, and also it could be that idea of soulmate. So it's an association when you can see it's really equal, and that's important. So maybe that person had to go away and give some thinking, okay, to the situation. And maybe, yes, maybe you're gonna appreciate that. Is it time for me to let that go? Or that person gonna do maybe something to make you rethink. That person might come towards you a bit gauche, not really knowing what to say, how to say it, but they want to maybe talk to you in some ways. They also, it could be obviously with that one's a lot of fire, a lot of avavum, a lot of a physical attraction. But is that all that is? Right, no, here we go. Because we have that Knight of Cups, and you can see carrying that cup of love. There is an idea of vulnerability. I want to say how much I love you, maybe an apology as well. Maybe they had time to think, or maybe you pushed them away for a while, or left them on the side of the road because you didn't really know what to do with them. So now they appreciate what they missed, and maybe now they know how to rebalance the relationship, or maybe, as I say, going piano, testing the temperature of the water before jumping into anything. So you are connected, you are also, I cannot say protected, but just because you have something going on between you two, again, there's no need to rush. I feel like this whole pal is all about one day at a time, piano. Well, let's see how it's going to work out, I'm not putting any pressure, I'm not pushing anything, I'm just going to go piano, okay? So this week, that's what you might, or whenever you're watching it, is, this week or this time in your life is about backing off a little bit, recognize who is who in your surrounding, and pick and choose the right people, okay? And take your time. Don't rush. Love doesn't have to be rushed. Friendship doesn't have to be rushed. If it's supposed to happen, it will happen regardless, okay? Pile number 2 is happening. 6 of Pentacles, Justice, 10 of Swords. Wow, very interesting. So you're finishing a period of difficulties, but also that 10 of Swords, even though it's very harsh and the mind is really hurting, you realize as well who is who. You're gonna have, after that card, an Ace of Swords. I know what I don't want and I know what I want. Thank you very much, okay? So that's gonna be fascinating indeed. So what you have here is a difficult period that's just finishing now, and you probably still feel a little bit bruised, and that's okay. But you realize very much that is important for you to pay attention to who you are talking to and who is surrounding your energy, and protect it very well. Maybe, yes, justice is going to be served as well. Maybe you're going to find out some truth. Maybe you're going to finally realize who was kind of backstabbing you, because at the end of the day, this is not pretty, and this is backstabbing somebody, okay? It's not talking face to face, it's actually backstabbing someone. So justice is going to be served regardless. You're going to find out what you need to find out. Trust me, you always do. But the thing is, you're going to be very tranquil because your conscience is very peaceful. You have nothing to worry about. You're very tranquil. Or people on the other side might not feel so good. And you're going to decide who's going to come and who's going to stay and who's going to go. Because you're going to keep the people who are really equal. I love you as much as you love me. I'm as transparent as you are. Very important indeed. Food for thought. So you're not going to waste your time. Those two cards are very balanced. The scales are balanced. The pentacles are balanced. 3 pentacles on each side. Beautiful. And it's number 6, the number of love, but love can be friendship as well. It can be your family connection. I mean, you know what I'm saying. And at the same time, very, very long term. The people you're gonna keep within your circle will be solid. Okay. Yeah, there is an idea of learning. Oh yeah, because this is very interesting. You have a bit of a similarity between those two. Yes, because the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, the Hierophant is a judge, and it's going to actually teach you guys some lessons. Maybe the result of those lessons will be a very clear idea of who is who you want to keep within your circle and who you don't want anymore, right? Yeah, there is a limitation of the mind, maybe. Maybe that's those people are thinking like that. Maybe they have a problem and they have to, you know, for some reason they can't help themselves, but, you know, backstab other people. Maybe it's not the first time they're doing this kind of things, you know. Maybe you're not the first person they did that to. So interesting indeed. So those people, you know, you don't need them. You don't. Yeah. You're closing your heart to those people because they close their heart. Mm-hmm. So there is introspection. Yeah, maybe there's a decision, a choice between two. But maybe someone who was completely closed off now wants to actually give you equally. You know, you take what resonates with your life, and if it doesn't resonate, don't try to make it fit in, you know, just let it go. But there's I'm trying to give you many different scenarios, because obviously it's general reading and you got a few watching this video, and I'm very grateful to you. But it is true, you know, you see what works for you. Don't try to push it, okay? Either the shoe is fitting well or it doesn't, okay? On this note, on very deep note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah, ciao.